Hi, this is Dr. Rosenberger from Appalachian Spring Dermatology, and today we're going to talk a little bit about injectables and fillers and which ones are which and what we use for different things, what they should look like if they're a legitimate product. We'll talk a little bit about a lot of the black market Botox and other things that are available and what you should be looking for, and just a little bit about the lingo that we use when we're trying to decide on pricing and how much to use for different things. So let's start over here with Kybella. So Kybella we use to inject to dissolve fat. So it's pretty much approved for under the chin fat. And although my chin might not look perfect, it's way better than it did before I used Kybella. Kybella has helped immensely for the double chin. So Kybella actually comes, there actually should be 4 in here, we used one. It comes in a vial, so a pre-measured vial. And this is injected in the area where you want to dissolve fat. So we inject it in there, it dissolves the fat cells and your body resorbs the fat over time. So this can help immensely with double chins. There's a lot of people across the country that are also using it to dissolve some pockets of fat elsewhere. We actually, although it's not FDA approved for that, we have actually started using on some lipomas and other little pockets of fat as well. So this is injected to dissolve fat, and when we talk about pricing on it, we are talking by a number of vials that we use. So depending on how much fat you have, we may have to use more than one vial, and we can do it in multiple sessions as well. So that's how Kybella comes. Everything, most products should have both a lot number and expiration date. In our office, we also sort of number boxes as they come in, so that's why there's some scribbling on here. This is to tell me that we have 3 vials left in this box. And so that's how Kybella comes. Now the next sort of family of things we'll talk about are fillers. So these are things that we're injecting to plump up. So whether that's plumping up a line, plumping up lips, filling in some fine lines and wrinkles. Filler is used to plump things up. And almost all the fillers that we use today, the active ingredient is hyaluronic acid, and there's some differences between the fillers, and we can talk about those on a different day. So if you look at the different fillers, they actually come as a pre-measured syringe. So I'll open one of these up. But a lot of times when I'm describing it to patients, I tell them that the amount that's in a syringe is about as big as my pinky. That gives an idea for people whether we're filling. One of the most common areas I fill is actually the marionette line, the line that runs from here to here, because it just changes people's countenance a lot. As well as lips and other things. And there are before and afters of all these things on our website, which is wvderm.com. So anyway, this is a syringe of filler. This is how it comes. So when you purchase Kybella, you purchase it by number of vials we use. For filler, we use number of syringes of filler that we use. They do come packaged, again, with lot number, expiration date. Juvederm is made by Allergan, as well as Allergan's other products are Kybella and Botox, and most of their products also have a data matrix code on them to, again, certify they're coming from the right place and that they're not a black market product. So this is how fillers come. And then, so these are the ones that come pre-measured. Oops, tipping my own things over. Versus this grouping over here, although one of them is a filler, so we'll start with it to sort of not confuse the filler issue. But these all come as a powder and have to be made up into a liquid. So let's just start with Sculptra to try to keep this filler group together. Sculptra is a little bit different with fillers. It stimulates your body to make new healthy tissue. So it's a little bit different than the ones that you get an immediate result. It takes a little bit longer to see the result with Kybella, or with Sculptra. I like to use it to plump up people's cheeks, but it gives a very nice natural result. So it actually comes as a powder. So we'll open up. These boxes have 2 vials in them. And again, we charge by how many vials we use. There actually is a decent amount of powder that you can actually see in the Sculptra vial. And so we actually have to make this up 2 days ahead of time. So this is one of the things that we actually do recommend or have our patients prepay for, so that we can make the vial up and have it ready to go for them. So we need 2 days notice on the Sculptra. And again, so these are things that are fillers, but this one we have to make up. Okay. So these are the two main neurotoxins that we use in the office. We use Botox and Xamine. Primarily we use Botox just because that's the name that most people know. And again, different companies make different ones. So these both also do come as a powder. And so we're talking about how much we inject of these. We're talking about how many units. So actually I like the Xamine box because it's really obvious. It says 100 units per vial, right? Real big on it. It's on the Botox one as well, 100 units per vial. So each of these have units in them. So there's a powder in there. So I'll just show you quickly how we make that up into a liquid. We use saline for that, and I did not put my saline on here. So I'm going to reach behind me in a cupboard and use my little pinky and grab some saline. So we use saline to make them up. And so this is the bottle of Botox. This is how it comes. We open it up, take out all the packaging material, lots of information in there. And there is a little bit of powder in this vial as well. You can't really see it because it looks like a minuscule amount in there. Again, talking about just making sure you're having legitimate product. Allergan has their name right on top here, on top of the vial. They actually have a hologram on the bottle as well. Again, lot numbers, expiration dates, and again, a data matrix code on the bottom of the box. So these are all things to ensure that you're getting legitimate product. Now, the other way that Allergan works to try to make sure that people are using legitimate products is through a program called Brilliant Distinctions. So Brilliant Distinctions is a rewards program, and to get points and save money and get coupons with Brilliant Distinctions, we actually enter the lot number into Brilliant Distinctions, so that if an office doesn't offer Brilliant Distinctions, that would just be a little question for me. Why not? Because if they can't offer you Brilliant Distinction, it might be that they're not using real product. So just that would sort of raise some questions in my mind if they didn't offer Brilliant Distinctions. It's a great program. I always tell people it sounds cheesy, and it is, but it saves you lots of money, and it's really just another way of making sure that you're getting real product. So we're going to inject some saline into this bottle of Botox and make it into a liquid so that it's ready to go. There are different ways of deciding on how much, how much saline to put in a vial. Most people use 2.5 cc's or 2.5 mLs of saline to make up the Botox. It really doesn't matter so much how much you put in there, as long as you're always consistent with what you do. So from day one, this is how we always do it. That's why I shouldn't recap a needle. So now there's 100 units in there, and it's made into a liquid. So this is why when we talk about injecting neurotoxins, we talk about how many units. So just to give you an idea, again, the neurotoxins, Botox, Xamine, are used to relax muscles so you can't have lines. So I'm not a very good example because I have Botox, so you can't really see me move, but that would be, see, I can't frown, I can't put my eyebrows up, I can't really do any of these things. I have Botox, but it's designed to relax muscles of expression so that they don't move, and when you don't move, you don't make lines. But the goal is to look normal and natural. We don't want you frozen. You can see I still have some twinges of movement here, but not so much that I can make lines. So hopefully this gives you an idea of what the different products look like, why we price them differently, and what you should be looking for as a consumer when you're trying to make sure that you're getting real product. Again, because I'll just final warning, there's just lots of black market things around there. Another way to make sure that you're getting real product, you can also go to the company's website and look up your doctor on the physician locator. So for instance, if you go to BotoxCosmetic.com, type in our zip code 26554, then you'll see my name will pop up as the first on the list because we purchase a lot of Botox, and we'll be right there. And that helps, again, that you know that you're getting product for somebody who's purchasing at the correct place. Safety with all of these products is excellent. The risk of anything bad happening is close to zero as long as you have real products. That's why I want to spend some time talking about that, and also that you have somebody who knows what they're doing and they're experienced. And so we believe we offer both of those things here at Appalachian Spring Dermatology. Have a great day.
Call for an appointment today and learn more by going to our website at wvderm.com.